Hi guys, so today's video is just probably going to be a chill one. I was about to repot some plants, so I thought I was like maybe just take you guys along with me and show you guys my process of how I do things. So I have a box full of seedlings that I picked up from Max the other day, and it's rough lino for Sherman crossed with BBEP, and I'm gonna take them all out from this box, count how many they are, make plant tags for them, and then pot them all into individual pots. The reason why I'm doing that, not keeping it in here, because as you can see it's very overgrown, and there's probably like not any more space in there for it. And if I want it to, you know, get bigger and, you know, mature quicker, I am gonna have to, you know, give it every single of these seedlings its individual pot. So I'm just gonna take you guys along with me, and I hope you guys enjoy. So usually I would do this just on the ground, but I'm sure you guys do not want to see my socks and my feet, so I grabbed I grabbed my crochet yarn tub, and we're just gonna do it on top of this. I do have this very dirty, should have cleaned it beforehand, but let's just kind of clean it up first. Sometimes I forget to clean this, and then there's still dirt from like the last time I used it. So, excuse me for a second. Let's see how dirty you are. Oh, you're not that bad. Okay. You're not that bad. I should get the plastic one that's like less flimsy than this, but this will just do for now. Okay, I think this works. Okay. So I'm just going to take you guys along with me as I pot up all these seedlings, making sure everything's of reach before I have to like stand up and grab stuff. And I really hope the mic is catching my voice. I was thinking about getting like the little wireless microphone and attaching it here, but I haven't found something that's within my budget but also like decent quality. So if you guys do know of one, please recommend it down below in the comments. I would greatly appreciate that. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. The pots I usually use are from Alibaba. I buy them in bulk in like all sizes. So we're going to be using the small size first. I just refreshed my box of soil. I literally just use like a little small bin with the lid, and then I just carry this everywhere. It's so convenient. And the soil mix I use is really basic. I'm like so lazy to make it so like bougie and everything, so all I use is like 60% Pro Mix and then 40% Tree Fern, and then I just mix it together. The Pro Mix already has perlite in there, so I feel like the aeration is pretty good for you know, the amount of water I use to water the plants, and has pretty decent aeration. I wouldn't say I'm an overwater or an underwater. I feel like I'm kind of middle ground. So so far this really works for me, so I'm just gonna continue to use that percentage and just literally 2 things, because I feel like when you overcomplicate your soil, one, you're spending a lot of money on material, and 2, I feel like it's overboard. Like, do we need all that, you know, like all that type of soil medium? Yeah. I'm running on really low hours of sleep. I woke up at like 7 a.m. today, went to work, and then I didn't finish work until like 6:30, and right now it's 11, so my brain is a little bit foggy and slow, so I'm sorry about that. But I was like, I should record a video kind of showing you guys how I do this process, because I think it'll be fun, but we will see. So this is all the seedlings I just pulled out earlier, and then we're just gonna go one by one. Usually I just take the soil and I put it on my lap. I try to make the process as easy as possible, and I just grab the soil, put it straight into the bin, and usually I don't fill it up all the way, because right now the seedlings, like the roots are not that big, so we're just trying to like put it in a pretty big pot, but like not drown it. I don't know if you can see this. Let me go ahead and zoom you guys in. You guys don't really need to see my face, right? Okay, I think this is good. I'm just gonna be a little headless for now. But yes. So I usually just fill the pot like 3/4 of the way up. So in the future I can just topsoil it as the root grows above the soil. But after that I just use my finger, poke a very deep hole in there, and then I just insert the seedling in. Just like that, and then I just cover it back up. And then there's one seedling. And then we just continue the process. This is pretty boring, so I'm probably just gonna fast forward this whole thing, but feel free to just enjoy the music with me as I'm doing this. I should, honestly, I feel like when I do videos like this, I should have like a questionnaire that people might have for me. So I'll probably be doing that next time, so I actually have something to say during this whole entire process of me just repeating the same process over and over and over again. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But yeah, the pots and the soil, I will definitely be linking that in the description down below, so if you guys are like ever curious about, you know, where I get things from. And yeah, and I feel like when I do this inside the bin, like if soil falls out of it, it will just, you know, fall back into the bin, so I don't make that big of a mess. There's a big chunk here, so I'm gonna just break it up. Oh, excuse me, so sorry. And then for the seeds, usually when I pull it out, so I know that me and Max use just full-on tree fern as we're rooting the seedlings. So as I pull it out, whatever is stuck on the roots, I just leave it there. I don't like intentionally pull it out because that can damage the roots. And since it's already going into a tree fern soil mix anyways, it's just, yeah, it's not going to make a big difference if I leave it on or not. So I just leave it there, and then I just pack soil around it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just put all the plant tags in every single pot. I would not lose the plant tag, and then I've done that before where I didn't label immediately, and then when I came back I got confused of what that seedling was, so then I had to name it as a no ID, which is a really sucky thing to do. So now we just make sure that every single plant has a tag attached to it, so then we will never misidentify the plant. Alright, so we just finished tagging all the pots on here. I made myself a bin of nutrients water, which consists of CalMag, Foliage Pro, and Micro. Usually a lot of people say you don't need to give your seedlings a lot of nutrients, but then a lot of other people has the opposite thinking, that because they're seedlings, we need to provide them with more nutrients. And I'm kind of with them. I feel like when they're seedlings, provide them with as much nutrients as you can. Like, don't over fertilize your plants, of course, but by continuously providing them the nutrients that they need, the quicker they're gonna grow, and the bigger and the healthier the leaves are gonna get. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start watering them, and all the and if they don't drink all the water, it's just gonna overflow into this the tray, and then I will clean that up later. But yeah, we're just gonna start watering them. I like to water around and then also on top of the leaves, so I can wash away any of the soil that I got on the leaves. labelling them. So usually I would either put them all inside my IKEA cabinet, or I'm gonna put them in a bin that I have. And today I'm just gonna throw all these into my bin. With a bin, it keeps about 90+% humidity, and it will for sure make the plant grow a lot better, and you can control the ambient, or not the ambient, the humidity conditions within the bin. So I just have a bin kind of like this, where there's a bin and then there's a grow light right on top of it, and I have little like 4 small holes I drilled. Oh my goodness. There's 4 small holes that I drilled into here, so there's a little bit of airflow, and sometimes if it's not enough and I see that there's too much droplets building on the side of the bin, I will go ahead and just kind of pop off the lid and then rotate it diagonally so there's more airflow that goes into it. So let's go ahead and just put them in. That was pretty productive. I spent about 50 minutes potting all those seeds up, labeling them and watering them, but they're all in here now. I do need to find 5 of these another home because apparently it filled up the whole entire bin, so I had to take 5 of the seedlings out. But since they're already out, I kind of would like to show them off because they are a very good collection of mine, and hopefully they can grow bigger and nicer. Some of them did get hit with spider mites a few weeks ago, so they're still kind of recovering from that. So far it looks like 0 spider mites, so it looks like they're pest free, but there are damages. One damages from the spider mites itself, and also damages from the pesticide spray that I sprayed them with. I think it was a little bit too strong, so some of the leaves did get a little burnt. But let's go ahead and just kind of show them off because I think they're a very nice collection. The leaves are super, super pretty. So the first one I have to show you is the Cardibacea Helldiver and Mr. Worldwide Port. I'll go ahead and insert both of the parents here. But don't know if this camera is gonna catch everything, but do you see that veining? It's so pretty. It literally looks like so different from any other leaves I've ever seen before. So hopefully as it continues to grow, this side of like veining pattern it has, it will continue to display that on the future leaves. So I'm probably gonna wait a little longer and then I'm gonna separate them. I don't want it to die because I feel like this plant is very nice, and it's to have 3 of them, I would not mind. So there is one here, so this leaf, and it's growing out a little baby one with the little leaf, and then the other one that's growing is right here. That one I might just kind of break it because I don't want the plant to focus too much on producing side buds and not focus on the main leaf itself. So I'm gonna wait a little bit longer and then figure out what I want to do with this. But for now, it will just remain looking like this. And it's nice. This was in the IKEA cabinet for like 3 months, and it was growing pretty well, but ever since I threw it into a prop bin, do you see this juicy root it grew for me? This was in like 5 days. 5 days, and it gave me that big juicy juicy roots. So I'm like, maybe I will make more prop bins, because why not? But I'm probably gonna end up running out of space because there's only 2 of them in this room, and it's taking up a lot of space already. So we will see. I might throw in like a little small one so then I can put 5 of these in there, but we'll see. We will see. So this is a BVEP cross with DC Address and Carla Manda, and look at it. I'm gonna take out the plant tag, but so you can see a little bit better. But the leaf is so funky. It's so abnormal, and I think the next leaf that's growing out is also going to be like that. So I'm very excited to see what it's gonna look like when it grows older, because the older leaves are just, you know, they look normal, like just kind of, you know, circle, heart, round. And then when this one came out, I was like, whoa, it's so pointy and so dark. And then the next one is kind of doing the same thing, getting all very long and weirdly shaped. So I'm very excited on how this is gonna turn out as it continues to grow bigger. And the veining, the back veining, is the part that I really like about it. It's so textured, and you can see all the veinings back here that's so abnormal. I don't know, I'm so in love with it. And like the new leaf, I don't know if you can see that, but it's so oh, my hands are shaking, I don't know why, but here, it's so cool, right? It's, I don't know, usually it's like abnormal plants are always like a hit and miss for me, but I'm not complaining about these ones. They're so cool. Like, this makes me think of like a swordfish. The next one I have is a Mr. Worldwide Self seedling. This one did get hit with spider mites and also an insecticide soap chemical burn, but so far it's very nice. The newest leaf that's growing out looks very healthy, pest free, so hopefully it continues to be like that. But this older leaf, do you see all the damage from the pesticides spray? And then you can see the damage from the spider mites. It's crazy, but so far the newest leaf is super happy in there. I don't know if it's gonna focus enough, but so hopefully it grows out very nice and very long, and just like Mr. Worldwide, the sinuses are straight. And then the next one I have for you is Mr. Worldwide crossed with Red Vein Dark Phoenix. This also got badly chewed down by spider mites, but so far so good. It's giving me a new leaf, and the new leaf looks spider mite free, so hopefully it continues to do that. But minus the spider mite damage, this leaf is so pretty, right? It's so dark, super textured, leathery feeling of leaf. Ugh. Okay. Alright, so minus the spider mite damage that's on here, this leaf is so dark and it's so pretty. So I am very excited to see what the next leaf of it is gonna grow out to be, and hopefully it's even barer and longer and darker than this. But yeah, I've only had this for, I did not write the date down, darn it. But I only had this for like 3 months, so I think it's gonna grow very quick, very rapidly, unless, you know, it gets hit with spider mites again, but hopefully not. And then the last plant I have to show you, it's a very special one. Got it from Max, and it's a Carla PM1 Self. And the amazing thing about this, it has spot variation. And so far, all of the leaves has them, even the newest ones. So I'm praying to the plant gods that it continues, because this is like such a trophy plant, and I would love to, like, you know, share it with the world if I can. But enough talking. Like, let's see if, do you see this? Do you see the variegation on this? It's so pretty. But yeah, I am going to keep this in a prop bin for as long as I can until it outgrows it, so it continues to get super, super, super big for me. And we'll fingers crossed that it will continue to have variation. Alright, well, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you were able to just kind of relax and had a chill day, maybe sit down and, you know, eat dinner or do plant stuff along with me as I was doing this. Yeah, other than that, I hope you guys do have a wonderful day, and then I'll see you guys next time. Bye!